early momentum has started. We'll take it from here. I think this game's got efficiency 5 because it could be a quick one. Cloud9, EG, Dust2. Let's see what we get to start our evening shift off, hopefully with a bang. Looks like a long take. Going to be seeing some flashes straight over the edge. GG.bet believes EG are the favorites as well. And early control gained. They've got smokes for the cross as well, Hank.
They certainly do. There's 4 players up towards long. There's green there on the right-hand side of your screen. Give us a wink. There you go. Lovely. And we are going to get into a mid-push here. Motum trying to get some information, but there is Stanislaw towards lower B. Bear that in mind as he patrols the upper push here. It's going to be a full A commitment. You can see Ethan crossing over the bomb now. Sonic to defend, JT to step up. And it looks like we have got control of the A side for EG, but a man advantage now as Cloud9 get ready with the fuse kit and 2 flashbangs.
Yeah, this is actually pretty set. That hold on long, though, will be tested. Tarek, will he be patient enough? Or Motum's going to time him. Oh, perfect. Now the CT start to flood in, and already OC and Motum lining them up. Ethan does go down, so now Stan 1 versus 2. The plant is for him. A precise first is integral. And it's not planted for him. I tell a lie, and now he's going to get overwhelmed. 2 angles, but he's already found 1. Motum does scoop up the kit, and he's holding it. The angle's perfect. He's got no time, and Motum's done it. The burst to the back means nothing as Cloud9 take the pistol.
Well, there it is. Quite a scrappy affair there, but Cloud9 have done an excellent job. They managed to get a couple of opening duels there while the long play was taking place. And at that point, yeah, sure, EG get the bomb down. It comes down to the 1 versus 1, but a full defuse of the kit leads Cloud9 to victory here. JT stealing one away through the smoke there. I like that a lot. Great effort from Stanislaw. Had he just hightailed it towards the bomb site, the defuse came in, he probably wins it. But unfortunately for him, he challenges a little bit late to bring out the AK-47s here. We've got 4 FAMASs and an M4. So a nice, strong buy in terms of the firepower itself. They have a lack of grenades here. You can see the EG team have force put into it. And it's Cirque with a beautiful headshot through the double doors. That finds Motum to kick things off here.
Yeah, that's a rough way to start the second round here, knowing that this force buy is coming on through. EG, if they steal this one back, we know what happens to C9. That $1,400 loss bonus comes on through, and they're the ones licking their wounds very, very quickly.
Worse than losing the pistol. Gets you in a real sticky situation.
Spot of bother.
A spot of bother for sure, Chad. 5 on 4 here. Cloud9 do have 1 smoke, couple of flashes, no kits, bear that in mind. And in terms of firepower now, it's pretty equal out there. Sonic controlling short, still has a smoke and a flash himself, but that's the last of the utility.
Oh, perfect from OC. He's going to get challenged again, but falling off quite conservatively. Sonic doesn't need to be challenging there, and I think he thinks better of it now. Hero AK on Tarek. This is their way into the round. If Floppy goes down to Ethan, they have got B. They'll just immediately accelerate. In fact, looks like they're going to go anyway. 2 smokes. And a commitment. A missed second could perhaps bode well, as does the position from OC. He's going to get the first. A little sketchy on the second, and Stan with a scooped up AK off Tarek's corpse has got the bomb into B. Cirque, if he gets this frag, oh no, he's so tagged. 1 more, however, would get Sonic out of the round, and he spotted JT as well. Good grief.
It's getting very, very scary out there, but Cloud9 still have 2 players up. Sonic down to 27 HP, and JT at the double doors. HE to be thrown in, and they might have done enough, but you know, that's a great swing towards the tunnels, but luckily, Stanislaw lying in wait will be able to pick up the round there, and as Chad mentioned, $1,400 coming into the bank account of Cloud9 here. They're going to force buy, and probably be more of the same. Scouts, some Deagles, and we'll get into round number 3 momentarily. EG right back in it now. Here's the opening kill from Cirque. How clean was it? Okay, didn't even see it.
Yeah.
Just straight through the door.
Those are the ones you like, Henry.
Yeah, they're the freebies. Stanislaw to shut it down there. And we do have the force not actually coming through. So a bit of a partial buy. Floppy's fully invested. So is Motum. But you see Sonic, OC keeping the money strong. Maybe looking for double orbs going forward here. As the first tag lands towards OC.
Yeah, they will be on a double eco situation here, so probably just going to limp him with 2 half buys round after round and see how much damage they could do. Any saved AKs, any kills, that's all positives, as the Molotov will force JT out of position. And if you were curious about this Cloud9 roster, if you're not necessarily watching all the CS in the world, oh, again through the doors. They love a bit of damage, don't they? Over there on the side of things for the, I believe it is 136 official maps recorded for this Cloud9 roster.
Yeah, this is the first one I've actually commentated them ever. Yep. So interested to see what they're going to bring to the table here. It's going to be Tarek and Stanislaw. Good job so far. Remember, this is quite the investment for Cloud9. 3 players pretty much all in. That's going to be JT removed and just Sonic, a player with a USP, no armor. Might be able to get 1 kill out of this one, but Stanislaw has made his way out. Running out of bullets here. 12 remaining in the USP. Doesn't get the kill. Cirque will finish things off there. We go 2-1. Eco for Cloud9 now. As 5 players go down, didn't really make a dent on the EG offense at that point.
Easy as you like, really.
Guys, did you see the bingo card that was made about us?
I did.
Anything you want to complain about? Anything you're upset about that? Or is it all good?
I mean,
all
I would have... I really liked that they identified that machine mispronounces easy words, because at least once a game, I will just completely flub a the or an and. It's like, come on, man, 3 letters.
I'm trying to think of the best one that happened. I think Chad getting angry at the teams was a good one.
No, I don't get that mad. Do I?
I think the only game that stands out was the FaZe second time they had the lead.
Yeah, I was just so upset.
Yeah, no,
honestly, me and Henry looked at each other. You know, like when you used to go around a friend's house and then they were having like a family argument.
Oh,
like
yeah.
you're sitting there in the playroom and it's like you can hear like, no, it's my PlayStation. You know, and you're like desperately trying to like text your mum and go home. I felt like me and Henry were looking at each other like,
the family arguments when you run in a friend's house was so intense.
Yeah.
Oh God, I used to try and show off
like
to you as well.
Screaming and slamming doors, and then the
Yeah.
mum comes in all flustered, like, "Would you like me to call your mum?"
Yes, please.
Yes, actually, yeah.
So we can see why they saved that money, boys. It's the double AWP up on the first gun round, but there's not a lot of utility. So it's a 4-man A-lean coming in from Cloud9 here. This is very, very risky for the first rifle round.
I respect it. I don't love it necessarily.
Double AWPs with a grand total of 2 nades.
Yeah, 1 minute 35. We've got 2 nades, no kits, no helmets. Luckily, the AK is pretty much across the board, apart from Tarek's M4 to do substantial damage now. As we get into this one, we are going to see Motum finding the courage to push towards short. JT will be in tow as they drop the incendiary down, the last bit of utility they've got, but it might lead to a kill here. Ethan, 20 HP.
Boom.
Stanislaw, 0, bomb down. Weird swing from him, but they do make up for it. Motum joined by Sonic. Remember this double AWP setup.
They want to fight. They want to stick around here. And Cirque walks straight into the crosshairs. Sonic's got a fall off, and Floppy, biding his time on long, has caught Breezy's advance. 4 versus 2. The CTs, they've played this perfectly. And Ethan and Tarek, they just say, F it. Let's commit. Ethan.
If he hits this shot, my God, there'll be something quite special. Tarek, though, remember, no helmets on these M4s. He'll be dropping down towards CT spawn, trying to make his way towards the B bomb side. Not going to work out, though. A solid round for Cloud9 as they enter with barely any utility. A double AWP setup, which they retain, and an AK-47 now. So they're really on their feet. Money is incredibly strong for the Evil Geniuses, however. We do have the AWP for Cirque coming out in this particular round, and Breezy will be joining them with the AK-47.
So one of the things to look for here, ladies and gentlemen, is I do believe we have SEO on standby sending us all the stats. One that he's pushed for us right now is Cloud9 have the best flash assist rate of all the teams in 2020 on Dust2. That's the minimum of 10 maps played. 0.47 flash assists per round. That is very high as Cirque. He's going to kick this one off with the opening onto the man of the round.
The opening kill has been found. Plenty of time remaining. A bit of a dream here on Dust2. You know they've got to react to it. They've got to drop some grenades. Need to hunt for some intel. Floppy holding CT spawn right now. And the most common push would be the upper B one. OC, though, the AWP can't really justify that alone. Not a huge fan of his position right now. We'll see what he's got in mind. He knows he has to get a bit more than just sitting at the back of the side, I suppose. Long control for JT as well. We talk about the shadow advantage all the time. And OC, this could be perfect. Always been spotted though. Ethan, you can see that reaction come through. He is very aware of it, spots him, and OC will have to fall back. Back to the stalemate here. Evil Genius is absolutely fine with it. You know, every second that goes by, every grenade that's thrown, Cloud9 become weaker. And they still have 2 smokes here, a couple of flashes on the T side. A execution looking pretty likely at this point. Bomb top the middle. Flashbang through. 5 players converging now around middle.
This is going to be intense. So flash over from Cirque, stand to peak. Floppy, he wants to take the fight, and he actually gets away. Good damage inflicted, however, just on the edge of the smoke, and as Stan falls back, JT pushes forward. This is impressive. Starting to flank, and it's just a flood of blue in the kill feed. Just Tarek left wondering where his teammates are with 17 seconds. The round is over. The question is simply, will he have anything left to contribute? Not.
Honestly, that's a really decent setup on Cloud9. The fact they've got so much mid-focus there as well with the rifles all ready to go. They read the fact it was coming in as a mid-split. You can see them just jump on opportunity as well. And they have to lost it for opening kill there as well. Motum goes down. JT, though, with the long flank. We were watching his position for a while. He times it to perfection. Managed to get 2 in the back. The bomb goes down. And his teammates just clean up. It's very well played. And Cloud9 have tied things up here. This round would actually break the money of EG.
Yeah, JT was bringing Sexy back with that kind of a push right there.
Oh, I see what you did there. Nice.
There's a few more where that came from.
Okay.
Don't you worry.
I know you're a big Justin Timberlake fan. So
I see you found the holy grail for JT references there.
Wow. Okay. Well, Chad just blew our socks off here at the commentary booth. We're going to be moving our way into round number 7. As we'll see the first flashbangs come around the corner. It's going to be Sonic. Defending the A-bomb side, of course, there was JT, the man of the hour. Always going to do something then, isn't it? I don't want to do it. I'm gonna leave it there.
Thank you.
It was a good one.
It was?
Yeah.
Too good?
Maybe I'll think about it. I'll come back to it.
Put it in your pocket. 6 rounds in. Come back to it. Breezy for now is going to be doing the default cross smoke, so you can see this one thrown in partnership with 2 others. That would surely suggest a commitment, and it does look like it. Knifes out, straight towards the CT drop, 2 of them. And now as Sonic, he's got to focus on too many things, but oh no. A complete 1v1, it's a dream.
Else?
It's exactly what he wanted, but maybe all smoke and mirrors. They're still on short. Now the bomb's dropped loose. Breezy has to find a lot here. 4 versus 2.
Very odd there from Evil Geniuses. I think they were trying to suggest there was a double pump back towards middle, but either way, it just looked like they just sent people in, and at that point didn't trade the kills. Now we're going to be in a 4 versus 1. Sonic gets his 3rd AWP frag of the round so far, and now Cirque. Bomb on his back, unfortunately, be taken down by this AWP. Now it's going to be OC nailing the shot there, and a very underwhelming start from EG now.
Hi guys, Chad Birchall here, Skybox aficionado. Right now you can see 3 individuals trapped behind the CT Molotov as the 2 were pushing down to fight that of Sonic. That was a well-placed piece of utility coming on in there. Wait, it's not drawing. It's not working.
It's not working.
Not an aficionado, but basically...
Hey, that's one of the bingos.
There's a Molotov.
That is.
Hold up a second. Here we go. I'm flying back over. We're back in. Here we go. Look at this. There's that Molotov. They're split. This is free cam, and you don't see this every day.
This is some freestylers, so that's why the delay looked awkward.
Yeah, so that was good placed utility right there from Cloud9. So that all worked out in the end, ladies and gentlemen.
It certainly did, and we are back in time to catch round 8 live, so no issues there. It does look like EG are going to be swallowing their pride, but this is where I kind of stopped getting excited. Sonic, you could see the intentions. His eyes are drawn towards short. If there's contact there, he doesn't unscope, and then those players who have jumped off CT are going to be having the element of surprise on him. Didn't quite work out for EG, and they're going to have to come into this one with just the Desert Eagles. A jiggle to catch anyone willing to take that cross early. Tarek takes a little bit of a pot shot long, but so far, all within the grasp of Cloud9.
It was really good stuff by Cloud9 within those slew of gun rounds. When that first gun round they went into had double orbs and low utility, right? They had 4 A stack. They did that again. They doubled down. They did 2 gun rounds in a row. So now they've potentially dissuaded EG away from the A bomb site, and now they're doing a 3-man lean over towards middle and that B side. So Cloud9 forcing EG around the map and stacking it accordingly.
Yeah.
Good shot from Sonic. That's going to be circummoved here. This is an eco from Evil Geniuses, trying to get the bomb down if possible. Having to run through the flames at this point. It's getting very uncomfortable here towards the catwalk, but Sonic trying to fend them off. He just needs to stay alive at this point. You can let them plant the bomb. It's not a huge deal. They're buying up next round regardless. No point throwing weaponry away just to stop the C4 going down. They'll begin the retake here. They've got flashbangs. 6 pieces of them, a smoke as well. Double orbs in the retake, not ideal, but they should be fine here as they make their way through. Sure, you can see they're sticking together, using the buddy system, making sure these orbs aren't given away. And if any AKs are dropped, then no one can pick them up, more importantly.
Mortem caught off. Stan, that's a big play from him. That puts a rifle in his hand, but he has to surely do it all. They have to get across, admittedly, and Stan's in a position to do so, but OC from above keeps things safe and sound, and a very well-played retake from Cloud9. They didn't want to overreach.
That was solid from Cloud9. They didn't panic there. They made sure they had everyone stay alive. They let the bomb go down. Double orb setup. No one got dropped. It's actually looking very good for them. 5-3 up. Bomb planted, however, and EG do have a strong buy here. Cirque on 5 kills, 7 deaths. Presumably bring out the orb in round number 9. There it is. Haven't seen much from him as of yet. Sonic's looked pretty decent in the last few gun rounds, I have to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think the gun round traffic so far you'd put all in favor of Cloud9 here since they've come out. They've looked very, very good.
Yeah, they definitely had the objective to go to this double orbs early. We saw it in that second round force bar where they didn't join in together. So this is where they wanted to be, and it's working out for them. Can his play get away towards short? Bottom. Your days are numbered, my friend, and we'll see Sonic fight for his life now. He'll bring one back.
He was fully flashed. He thought he got around the corner. He didn't. Just a sitting duck. Let's see if it comes back to haunt them. If they lose this round, MOTM's going to be staring himself in the mirror.
They did it again. They boosted Cat to fight middle, but they're still having 4 players over towards this A bomb side at the start of the round. So there's a massive gap if they want to try for a fast B.
This standoff is always an interesting one to me.
The long doors.
Yeah, just because it's always such a It's such a, like, if you get the flank, you can win the round entirely on your own, just on your timing of your long doors push.
Yeah, it's one of the most awkward positions to push. For this reason, they could be T-spawn, either the corners in front of you, they've got a shadow advance on the other side and CT spawn. It's a whole thing, but that's not going to be working out too well, but that is for Sonic. He has looked excellent with the sniper so far, but 3 players making their way towards the A bomb site. Circ with the AWP as well. They've got just 1 Molotov remaining. I think that's been thrown towards CT spawn. Retake will be focused towards short, as Stanislaw is defending. He has no grenades, but he has certainly got aim. Nails the first and second. Beautiful stuff from Stanislaw. That was secured out.
Yeah, and Circ's going to catch him leaving, so saving could be a difficult task for Sonic. Stan's playing the closest angle to threaten him, so it doesn't look like he's going to be having too much to worry about. He can sit towards T-spawn. I do see Circ positioning himself towards middle as well, but it might just be to avoid the bomb radius, more than anything else.
Let's put that down to a bit of bad luck there. Obviously, Evil Geniuses can only shoot what's in front of him with the flashback sequence there, and we got 1 player that couldn't get back towards short. That was everything. The fact he got caught on the lip there, hadn't he not gone down, could have been a different round in general, but either way, EG will take that all day long. Stanislaw, nice work towards short. The double spray down, fends them off, no problem whatsoever, but the money still relatively good for Cloud9 here. This is the moment where MOTM goes down, and Sonic did fight to the best of his ability here. 2 key frags, wasn't quite enough here. The 3-on-3 fell apart as Stanislaw managed to take 2 here. Very impressive second kill. Holds into the spray. Floppy is removed. And here we go. Circ, what have you got? AWP again. Up against Sonic and OC. Oof, lots of smoke's been drawn towards long. They're faking out. They've gone for a long take here. They smoked the corner, did 4 flashes over the top. Circ will flick down towards the sniper but not connect. OC lives to fight another day.
There's a lot of EG in tons. Circ hoping to catch an exposed AWPer. OC would be his challenge. Stan as well, watching the push, so no real commitment yet.
Wow.
Ooh, they're gonna get a lot of info off that boost, and a shot hits. Nate could catch him as well. Ethan safe, cowers in lower dark. But here comes the CT aggression they've been waiting for.
Oh, they are coming through towards the tunnels here. Stanislaw to defend. OC to connect, though. Nice work from Circ. Can he find a quick shot? It's going to be OC coming out on top here. 39 points of health. Drops the smoke. Trying to stay alive. They're going to push through this for sure. And in he comes. He'll miss the shot. OC, has he got another no scope in the tank? Apparently not. Ethan will find him. And just Sonic here at the door, but he's been spotted. Ethan will fire off and now needs his teammate to step up. That's going to be a difficult position now. Breeze coming in from CT spawn. 35 seconds remaining. They've spotted him. Molotov available, but surely nothing else to be said.
He's so loud. You can hear a perfect visual as to where Sonic is and the bomb. Oh, Breezy's got just enough sound cues to know there's one playing back plat. So if he can find JT on the way out of this smoke.
If he can get the Molotov down as well, that'd be great, but not going to work out. JT swings towards the doors, managed to get his second kill of the round there, and we go 6-4 on the CT side. Bear in mind, this is considered a T side of the fair on Dust2, especially in this matchup as well. This suits Evil Geniuses down to a T, you would say, but the money, maybe not so much. Breezy for 2,700.
Just right now, Floppy and Breeze are both only on 3 kills apiece to their name, and Floppy here is the highest rated player for the Cloud9 roster with 136 odd maps that they played together, but only by a very, very tiny margin. Breeze on the other side of things was the massive workhorse for this team. It was always Breeze, and then it was either Easton or Circ stepping up. So we need to see him get activated right now. 3 kills on the T side. It's normally where he can do a lot of work.
Check this out, boys. Cloud9 have the best flash assist rate of all teams in 2020 on Dust2. 0.47 flash assist per round. Very high. That's pretty cool. It suggests really that their teamwork's excellent. They're in sync, if you know what I mean.
You got one in there. All right.
Got one in.
Okay.
This is for all you 30-year-olds out there.
That's 2. Let's go for 5. All we're done. You guys just thinking of Justin Timberlake?
Yeah, what about you? What about you?
Just like nothing else.
No
Silence now.
That's my job, I guess. Okay, I'll take over from here. So, smoke for the cross. I was sitting there like, Britney Spears, spear of the assault.
There's
moving on.
The biggest thing is, like, with JT has a massive fail, right? Crimea River.
Crimea River, that would be a nice
that
one.
one in there somewhere.
Nice, go.
Looks like a mid to B right now, boys, with this kind of setup. 40 seconds left on the clock. They're just going to walk out mid. This is just the heads-up Counter-Strike that EG are known for. It relies so much on hitting these shots as they're about to flick on out. All the pressure on OC.
He's got to find one, and he gets more than that.
No.
What a spray and a hold from Cloud9. They just massacre again. I have deja vu here. Ethan, again, double killing into B. This time, however, the bomb is a little too far gone. How on earth is he supposed to retrieve that one?
Well, we'll see what he can do. He's got no grenades and now no head. JT takes care of that. And it is going to be another very convincing round there for Cloud9. I have to say, OC defending that B bomb site, the fact he gets 2 is ridiculous. 1 is fine. You think, okay, work 1 there. But how does he transfer to the second? Sonic chiming in with the AWP as well. Beautiful sequence here. They're fending off these mid splits very well.
Yeah, we've seen it. You've complimented the last one where they had like 3 players focusing their attention on middle around that 40-second mark.
It's the most abused area on the map right now. B splits are very common and very powerful still to this day. And we saw FaZe 2 days ago look excellent. And OC continues to impress here. Gets another double as he takes down Cirque and Tarek here. 5 versus 3. EG have been put on notice.
Yeah, they certainly have. OC, he's not finished either. He continues to train his aim towards middle, and 2 more of the geniuses are housed there. There is the last Stanislaw, the leader of the squad, currently residing in Long Doors. His friends are coming to join him, and Sonic, this is quite the off angle. This could be good enough for all of them. Pre-fire, oh, it's good for 2, and even the 3rd. Perfect from Sonic. He's got to go fast, and he's found 8 right out of the gate.
Clean sheet as well there. Cloud9 are looking very good on Dust2, I have to say. Learning more and more about this team as the rounds go by. And for now, OC challenging towards top and middle. Nails that first player towards the top right. And then Tarek is short as well. Sonic, beautiful sequence to the AK. Very calm, methodical. Gets it done. Holds on to the AK-47, no problem whatsoever. And we have MOTM with the MP9. So, long take, smoke down towards the corner. 4 flashes over. And it's enough to dissuade them. CTs don't fancy it.
Ethan, if he gets caught out here, he's going to be mad. He's furious.
Oh, there's 4 players
foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, that's nuts. MP9 sneaks in towards lower, and the whole strategy falls apart now. He needs to get back towards T-spawn.
Yeah, but look at that lovely reaction from Cloud9. They had pressure from lower and upper, so if it wasn't all in, you just have to clear out that one straggler. If you're not playing safe outside of tunnels, that's a free upgrade right there. And MP9 miraculously turns into an AK-47. Yeah. And with 1:20 left on the clock right now, you can see EG scrambling. They had to send 2 individuals all the way back. They have to clear out upper tunnels now because they need to reclaim this territory. Stan is having to flash. This is so dangerous for EG.
All because of MOTM's push.
Yeah. So it was really just stalled down whatever their plan was here.
So he pushes up a B, gets a kill, doesn't take any damage, upgrades to an AK-47, and gets out. It's pretty wild.
Smooth moves.
So you can see EG had 4 players towards long. They've had to burn a good 30, 40 seconds just reclaiming the B tunnels, making sure they don't have that information anymore, then go back into their default, as it were. We've got the adrenaline smoke towards the double doors here. Tara getting himself up towards Xbox. Sonic, though, he'll be ready and waiting. Doesn't quite nail that shot. That's just some damage towards Tarek. Incendiary down, and they'll just start to fall back. They still have a 5 and 4 bear in mind with 30 seconds remaining. This could be enough. That Incendiary, they might have to push it. They will.
Straight through. Sonic's got the Q. Needs to hit the shot, and now exposed. He does fall, but time is of the essence, and Floppy gives them the fight they were looking for. Down to JT. Only 1. OC and Motum, they're miles away. They will get this plant down with 15 seconds on the clock. And they're both going to long for this retake. They have a single flashbang, and Cirque, he's going to hear them coming.
If he kills both of them here, crisis averted, but if Cirque went down with nothing, that could have fallen apart very quickly. Tarek and Breezy with less than 10 health between them. That was kind of close, but Cirque, he holds on for dear life. It's going to be a 5th for EG here. Money's pretty decent on the Cloud9 side, of course, and we're going to have Cirque's replay just holding it down. It felt like a very fragile round still, with the amount of HP remaining.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, before we came in, we were playing a bunch of ESCA games, and that one right there felt like one of the rounds that we were playing where I had to be like, guys, this round's still winnable. That's what, I mean, losable. That's what that felt like right there. If Cirque went down, that round could have gone either way, that's for sure. As he's going to kick it off with a long pick again. Molotov will make him think better of that. Looks like a more default setup here as OC continues to hit some big shots. No flashes, no nades, just a dry jump across, and that's a nice one right there.
Yeah, if you go back and watch the demo and ask Cirque how he died there, it would just be jumping across middle for no real rhyme or reason. So that's a disappointing one to give away, but still recoverable. 2 rounds remain here. 5 on 4 once again for Cloud9. They've been very good at getting these opening picks. I'd love to see those stats. As we'll see, OC transition back towards B, just baiting in Floppy there towards the corner, and maybe potentially attempting another B split here. You can see him actually posturing outside the double doors. Molotov towards platform. Tarek's out, but not for long. No smoke down again. Dry peek towards spawn, and he is taken out of the equation.
These double AWPs, it was such a priority for Cloud9.
Yes, it was.
And you can see why. It's as soon as one fills the gap on B, the other rotates into middle. It's fluid, it's effective. And now again, EG have to work with only 3. I mean, 2.5. Stanislaw on the AWP and 29 HP doesn't quite feel like a full player in the contributing factors of round 14. 40 seconds now. There's the smoke. Stan will try and peek ahead of it likely. Just before it blooms, he wants to take a little glance towards the site. Now he continues their advance. Sonic flash to delay and peeking back in. Perfect, they line up. Wow. 1 bullet, 2 kills. And Ethan staring at the corpses of his comrades as he falls as well and joins them. 4 for Sonic in that round.
Well, Floppy did say keep your eyes on Sonic as he is going off right now. 18 kills, 6 deaths. Fantastic work for him. He's currently 2-0 in opening duels as well. OC must be around that number as well, right? What's
He's on like 13? Yeah.
OC 3-0.
Yeah.
Opening duels, excuse me.
Yeah, so that's amazing. Those 2 AWPers just doing everything they have to. You don't need to get double kills, but you'll take them. The team will be very happy with that. Sonic closes things out with style as well. Money okay for EG considering it's the last round. Only 1 Galil here. A distinct lack of utility once again as Breezy gets ready towards long. And to extinguish that first incendiary.
What a play! Oh, man of the match! That's ridiculous! Charges straight through them!
That's one of the tightest choke points in the entire map. How does he get past?
How is there enough room for them to pass each other?
I loved that. He was so aware as well. He wasn't panicking at all when he got through the other side. 2 quick kills.
3!
Completely obliterates EVG, and now we've just got Ethan in a 3 versus 1. Currently waiting in T-spawn, wondering what in God's name just happened to them there.
I need to see that one again. How did he get past all 3 of them as they passed through the doors? Unbelievable. Floppy confirms it. It's a 10-5 half, ladies and gentlemen. Evil geniuses, they've been put on notice. And it's Dust2. It continues when we return.
So far from close. It's so hard to find
ESL 1 Road to Rio, and it's Cloud9 EG. Myself, Sponge, and Henry adventuring into the second half, and what a first half it was. Cloud9's defense has impressed the judges.
It really has. I honestly feel like Cloud9 might be able to 2-0 this one. From what I've seen so far, EG looking very weak. Some of their big names have not turned up so far. We've got Breezy 4-12, Tarek 5-12, and Cloud9 as a unit, as a roster, look very well oiled right now. Sure, it's their map pick, but this CT side of Dust2 against the likes of EG here, it's no easy task, and they've made it look so.
Yeah, they really have, and their attack, let's see how coordinated it is. Straight out long, a fast flash, starting to flood. Breezy flooded, but only one and two heads rolling already. They can't advance. Breezy's just locked the door, and he wants another one. Breezy's making quite the announcement of his presence in the summer. Give it to him. He can't quite find the ace, but a quad kill from Breezy gets him straight out of the gates. He's doubled his kills from the first half in the first round of the second.
Yeah, that's quite the statement. It sets the tone for the second half quite well. No bomb planted, no kills really found, and Breezy really looking quite strong. 4 kills in the first half, 8 after this one. All headshots as well, beautifully done. That's more like it from Breezy.
Exactly, that's what we want to see. And as well as that, he is the long anchor on rifle rounds. He's the star player they have locking down long, so that's one thing to keep in mind. The star player for Cloud9 was the B defender, Floppy. He only netted 5 kills because they weren't going to his bomb side a lot. So let's keep our eyes on him within this second half. As out the doors they go, and Tarek gets a chance to add some stats here.
Just the one, yeah. So it's going to be AKs this round. That's the best way to do it. Just get it over with, get the full Glocks out of the way.
That's the way we like it.
Yeah, that's the way we get it done. And his Heretics now taking complexity. This one was looking so good for the former. And right now, 11-10. Heretics turning some heads here on the road to Rio.
Third map, and complexity being pushed, admittedly on the defense now. Let's see how that one goes. You can keep following that over on the B stream. That's ESL_CSGO B. For now, round 18, they charge down middle. They're making the call, taking some initiative. There's 4 CTs invested long. If they commit to this with some pace here, fellas.
I like it. Oh, the smoke doesn't quite put him in time. It's going to be 2 kills coming forward for EG, but they still have control of the B bomb site here. It's going to be Ethan outside, trying to defend, and he might as well stay alive at this point. No need to challenge. OC, though, probably has to. First one won't be his, second will be, but too much damage inflicted. Leaves us in a 4 versus 2. Floppy, Sonic to defend, no utility available, but will they get aggressive here? Maybe they have to.
Sonic's giving it a good go. Oh, the push.
No.
Oh, the timing. It was so good. They're still fighting. It makes me uncomfortable. One left. They're doing it. A 2v4. Sonic's fake flash is not being brought up. And my God, I thought for a second they'd done it. A 2v4 ends in a 1v1.
I don't think they expected to find so much success so quickly, because you can see the comms got very frantic. 2 kills actually unraveled them somewhat. But Breezy, he holds on. And there will be a bomb planted. Cloud9 10, EG 8. Sonic, a couple of kills as he swings out here. Beautifully done. With no utility, bear in mind as well. He had no grenades. He managed to get the kill on CD spawn. Throws his pistol up.
Oh!
It was a dirty shot from Breeze. He really is getting warmed up now.
So that really could have been the 2v4.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. The fake flash, and he doesn't buy it and hits the final bullet in the clip. Breezy, that's hot.
They're doing the same thing here, EG. They're doing the 4-man A-lean, but Cloud9 are doing the opposite. They're actually heading over towards the B side of the map on both of these first 2 gun rounds. So different approaches here, and one that has a clear avenue for success, and that's on the Cloud9 side of things here. If they act quickly, they might be able to capitalize before this rotation can get completely set up by Tarek in CT spawn.
3 up, make it 4. Silently mantle to short.
Well, run boost coming in. Bait out the shot if there is an AWP on the corner. Cirque does like that spot, but not there for now. We'll be holding the more traditional angle towards Car. And speaking of tradition, here comes the smokes you expect towards A. The flashes as well, designed to make Cirque uncomfortable. Let's see if it works out. He nails his first shot, but they have got very close toward the bomb site here. Almost too close for comfort.
Oh my God, it's nearly hit it. OC's low and finished off by Breezy. He's doing so much work. Oh, the Terminator's back in the server, and he's found another quad kill. We've had 4 rounds, and he's got 2 quad kills already.
That was wild. He's up to 17. What?
I swear he came into this half with 4 kills.
He did.
He legit did.
Let's see that again.
He is absolutely wrecking house here. Look at him go.
It's filthy. Filthy work from Breezy. The final spray at range as well. Well, EG, they needed something to change, and it seems that Breezy's scoreboard was the answer. 17. He came into this half with 4.
We did say at half-time, well, there is one key problem here. It's Breezy not turning up. And as soon as he switches it on, they're looking much better here. Big spray down coming in from Breezy again, as he keeps racking up the kills. We've got Stanislaw with the backstab. They have partially invested into this one, as Cirque will start plucking them off one by one. JT and OC remain, but that should be the round said and done.
Who's that using a player model on the T side?
Oh, yeah, I've been kind of keeping quiet about it. It's Floppy. Floppy has a man bun.
Okay. Oh, interesting. And someone has the FBI model as well. I actually had the pleasure yesterday to talk to MSL. On one of the podcasts I do, and I asked him about that. I said, what's the go with the player model situation? Because it is in the road to the major, right? And he said it's a gentleman's agreement not to use the player models at the moment, because obviously we know there can be some visibility issues on certain maps.
Yeah, just to know those stats that came on, they were Breezy's for this half. He's 15-1 right now.
280 AR so
200,
far.
yeah.
In one half. So far, only a couple of rounds in. Let's see how round 6, second half goes. Ethan's already got 1 for 1. OC's clawed it back, and we continue the trades. Relentlessly going back and forth, but MOTM showing a little bit of initiative here. He's dropped all of his util middle, and yet it doesn't seem like they're going to commit. Breezy's thinking about it, playing anti-flash for now, could drop CT. Tarek pushing into the tunnels, does connect onto Floppy. Only a single prong to this attack now. And then Tarek's getting back into the site in time. They spot him, and he's got a very precise shot, even tagging up MOTM. The dunk could come in, closes the gap, and Tarek single-handedly deals with a B push. EG have awoken.
Yeah, this is a very odd second half here. They're now going to be 6-0 up on the EG side. Blink and you miss it here. Much faster pacing Cloud9 has led them to this huge deficit. They were 10-5 up, and now they trail by 1. Money not really there for a purchase either, lads. So they're going to be down to the Desert Eagles, the Armor, maybe a scout or two thrown in for good measure. But EG, this is what we wanted to see, that fragging capability that wasn't realized in the first half, that's for sure. We did say Cloud9 was the better team. That's the operative word there. Individuals, you always lean towards EG here, but if they don't turn up, it's difficult to really sing their praises. Now, Breezy turning the game around. Tarek got to double digits as well. So it looks like all is well on the EG side.
Yeah, that was the first round that did really come down to 1-for-1 type of trades right there. And then you saw towards the tail end, Tarek righted the ship with a multi-kill. So you've got the Breeze multi-kill on pistol. You got the Breeze multi-kill against that gun round swarming A. And now you've got the Tarek multi-kill in the late stages to round out that round. So that's I guess, the gear difference here. We know there's more firepower on EG, but so far I would say, and I agree with Henry, that the Cloud9 have looked a little bit more organized. Maybe a little bit more hungry as well here.
I think so.
Probably their Super Bowl.
Yeah, they will be gunning for this one. EG just expect themselves to win. This could get a little bit awkward, though. We have got Breezy extending all of his bullets there on the interaction toward the long door. The smoke is down and makes things a little bit awkward, but Tarek is rising to the occasion. 4 versus 1 now. Sonic, PT50 armor. Should all be said and done here. Or looking towards the A site. He might be able to catch him in the back. I would say just put up camp here for a good 20 seconds. See what comes to you. Maybe a free kill, just like that. Won't be able to get the orb, surely.
So. He might get that orb, and now Sonic, with a weapon that he can do damage with and was early on into the piece, has been given a slight opportunity. Kevlar vest, AWP, 55 seconds.
24 kills for Sonic. He is killing it right now. Drops down towards CT spawn, finds Stanislaw. Gives him the kiss of death. And we're down to the 2 versus 1. Now, I still don't think he can win this. That blue box, incredibly difficult to pick when you're not aware it's going to be there.
Great setup here as well.
Yeah, I don't. With the orb, if you had the AK, maybe.
They can trade off of each other here. With the exactly right. With the AWP, 1 bullet, and he's instantly dead. So unless they peel off of this, this should be a locked EG round.
He can't scope anymore once he gets closer.
Brutal cross.
Yeah, he might as well save, I would say.
Good call. Good damage as well there. So he's keeping them honest. That's what we always talk about when you're finding kills in this regard. You're maxed out with your loss bonus, right? Yep. The buys for Cloud9 aren't an issue in this point, but keeping EG's money honest until you can break them back, that's a very important thing to be looking out for.
And this is fine as well. He's already got armor, and I believe he already has 100 body armor, so he can get the helmet here, get a few grenades. Doesn't need the money coming through. He's already got the orb. He's already expended that cash. So it's all good. He will survive the AWP, but it's going to be 7 in a row now. And 7-0 in general for this second half for EG. Already are turning it on as we see Cirque, one of the quieter members, down in 13 and 15. looking to show us what he's made of. Hasn't had one of those show-stopping moments as of yet.
Interestingly enough, actually, Sonic didn't go for the helmet, so those M4s will shred him if he gets caught out by it. So just worth keeping your eye on. If Sonic does get deleted in one tap, we'll know why. Flashbangs are flying over for long to contest, and nobody's home. Does look like that B-Streams games can get staying as close as possible. 12-13, my God. And 12-10 here into the B split. Charging up, bombs coming from tons. Floppy is going to gobble up a flashbang. Ethan and Stan in the site, they're playing quite passive. Now they get rumbled. JT and Motton will clear the site.
Beautiful B split here, boys. 3-on-3 as well. Bomb will go down momentarily, courtesy of Motton. OC towards lower timing. Not ideal, but at least he lives to tell the tale. He'll be aware of one of them towards tunnels now. Incendiary dipped over the window. And it's a man advantage for EG, but they haven't got much more than flashbangs. Is it going to be enough? Smoke down will make OC's job very difficult. This one, he nails a shot there. They know exactly where he is. Impressive scenes, but still, the round lands in favor of EG.
He's quick, isn't he?
He is. That was insane.
A team ace as well.
So 2 survive as Breezy and Cirque, so their money still continues to be very strong, of course. You had to give up around in the second half. Cloud9, great execution, managed to get the double kill upon entry. Goes down to a 3-on-3 bomb planted, but couldn't do much else. Great smoke thrown from outside the B bomb site itself. Nullifies the AWP, and then his teammate overwhelmed. Double AWP set up on the CT side now. Stanislau and Cirque.
It's interesting that neither T side got going on this, considering how effective we've seen T sides on Dust2 historically. Both the defense being successful. Another opener, OC, very quick, and actually opened up the site entirely. Ladies and gentlemen, OC has just finished the round with 1 minute 40 on the clock.
Tarek does pull one back, but are they interested in this round whatsoever? I would say no. Their money's like okay, but it's not amazing. So keeping these 3 up, I think, is very important indeed. They will be holding out towards CT spawn, and that's his OC winning yet another round single-handedly. Just rushing B, and managing to land the first shot. That was impressive. The second, they had no idea he'd be pushing through. And B-bomb site, it's as simple as that sometimes. You get the initial kills, it's not worth going for the retake. By the time you get ready, get all your smokes or flashes down, the bomb's already 3/4 gone.
This is where it gets really, really difficult for EG, actually, because, yeah, Henry's right. They have a little bit of money, but it's not flush or anything. When they're losing this round, they're only going to get 1,400 going into the next. So they have to make some compromises or drop some weapons across. And now if they lose another one and their money gets beaten down even more so, it's going to be round after round before they'll be able to get a proper buyback on the board there. So
Floppy was on top of them and dies. Motton with 2 HP from 100. He really did just narrowly keep that weapon. This is this first shot. I loved the second as well. There was no way they were expecting that.
Yeah, that was so fast. Stanislau has an AWP, bear in mind. So he sat there ready and waiting for that pick, and still he can't react in time. So lovely stuff from OC. Second shot was beautiful as well. Get it to round number 25. A couple of adjustments to be made, like we said, but the money's okay for EG. But if they lose this round, they'll be down to just pistols, I would say. Serg pushed up towards short. He's making a lot of noise here. He knows players are beneath him, and yeah, good choice. Get out of there.
He likes this fight on Xbox, though. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the sweep. He could peek over that Molotov. It's so appealing for Serg. But they're playing a very passive game here. They've given him nothing on his early adventure.
So no damage really done so far. Cloud9 posturing towards short. They still have 4 smokes, actually 5. As they made their way up, the run boost coming in just to pull the shot away from Circuit. Oh, actually, wasn't the run boost they were looking for, but the shot is everything. 2 of them delivered. This is much better from Cloud9 now. They've got an open runway towards the A side. Breezy towards long, though. Last line of defense. If they can find a couple of kills, there might be a chance. Upgrades to the AK-47. This is the kill right now. Sonic making a lot of noise. He gets his way up towards short. Don't think they'll take him down. Good smoke. Should seal the deal.
Should. Tarek's gray screen as he unloads a full mag and reloading in the smoke. A sitting duck. Sonic spray actually found Breezy. He takes him down to 40. He's trying to play around the smoke, and the backs are turned. JJE, and a second. The spray is good.
Way.
Just OC now to clutch, and he's missed his shot. It's Breezy. Oh, Cloud9, they did all of the hard work. And just as they got their mother to come take a picture of the sandcastle, the bullies show up. and knock it all down. It's Breezy with the quad kill.
Oh, I'm sorry. The 2 rounds that Breeze has single-handedly won for EG here within this half are the difference makers. Like, there's not even a discussion.
He's up to 25 kills right now. Sonic's got 26 at the very top of the scoreboard, but Breezy started this half with 4 kills. He is on one.
21 kills already this half. And we've only been going for what?
So wild.
This is wild.
He had 4 frags on the half. 15 rounds, the same length of time as the second half, believe it or not. He had 4. Now he's sitting at 25. He's king of the ring. We're not even done with this half. Okay, well, whilst Breezy's making talking difficult for me, we can continue, however, to see Cloud9 give it a shot. They're going to open the running with a Molotov to clear the doors. I'd just start playing towards B again. The site Breezy isn't going to be at.
He is up for a couple more kills. There could be a flashbang around the corner. Currently baiting in circus. They have to fire off a shot and then Breezy to swing around. That's the idea. But we've seen these difficult approaches from Cloud9. They go for the run boost. They have the Molotov in the corner. It looks like the run boost is coming in once again, potentially. There's the jump. Round it comes, and they are ready for it, but Breezy only good for 1 hit. Equal trade. Sonic towards the mid doors. He can hear them rotating here. Smoke will go down. Doesn't shroud his vision. He's actually got the advantage. He's got even for sure. Lovely work from Sonic. They can go back into a B split if they really want to.
Zerk
high.
Completely caught off, but has time to wield the AWP again. And now hunting for Floppy. Loses his life in the close exchange. 2v3 now. Tarek's on a very fast flank here. Is he going to go long? No, opting for short. His teammates behind him as well. Both Stanislaw and Tarek Molotov'd out. They will not be able to contest this plant as the second arrives.
Yeah, they're in a lot of trouble here. Chad already pointed out the money's not great on the EG side of things. Sure, it's a 3-on-2, but 1 I don't think they're going to pull off. They have got an incendiary and an HE, but no one's low HP. Another Molotov towards Shaw. Surely that's the signal for them to give in. They have still got the incendiary. I guess Stanislaw wants to get that off first and see if anyone can be flushed out. Drops the nade on the side, no damage inflicted, and Tarek still up for this one. Molotov does do a little bit of damage, but no one's going to peek off this until they get close to the bomb, and that's the correct call. Falling back, Stanislaw will recover the AWP at least, and they've got an M4 as well, so that's absolutely fine. Sir can still by himself, and with the loss bonus now at the second stage, Breezy will be able to drop. Potentially, he can definitely buy himself. 5,000, so there is enough for a buy there. Whether they want to fully commit is yet to be seen. I would say they probably will, considering got the AWP and the AK. Sir can drop 1 rifle. Stanislaw drops the UMP instead. That's for Ethan.
Definitely not clear yet, are they? This one here might have a few more rounds in her if they're unable to convert right now. This is getting to the crunch time for EG. Some big shots being hit by these Cloud9 players to bust open bomb sites. And once again, we're seeing a bunch of utility exchange over towards long. Noise over towards the upper tunnels to keep them honest. And the 4-man A-lean from EG yet again. This one here, I think, might play a little bit slower. It might stall out. We'll see it go through the default paces. Because once Cloud9 have been able to get themselves into some even duels, you can see how awkward some of these timings are. As individuals, they're hitting shots that are just as good. Maybe not as good as Breeze, but close enough.
One more round will do it for EG. After losing the first half 10-5, they really have put down quite the performance here in the second. But money is an issue. That is being drained at this point. The rounds have been very close. Cloud9 managed to pick up a couple, and they're 1 away from forcing EG to a full eco. And that's a dangerous place to be at this stage of the game. And Cirque, well, he's dangerous as well. He'll find Motum. They're trying to cross over towards the A side now, and Cirque can see a couple of them. Finds another. The AWP looking much stronger at this point as the flashbangs continue to be delivered towards the A side of the map. Bomb still there, and another shot. It's rattled off by OC. Beautiful work, 2 versus 3. They have a smoke and a Molotov, and still plenty of time. I like how they rush the plan.
Okay, so Sonic's going to babysit. He'll be keeping track of this. He's got the bomb, actually, so he's going to be the one that has to plant. Spots Ethan, a missed shot. They desperately need to shut him down, but look at the damage inflicted. They push in, and Stan collects. EG just 1 round away. This CT side, they found a lot more comfort than they did in the first half.
Nice work by Cirque there. It was the execution, but not the most efficient one. You can see he wasn't too blind, managing to jump up and nailed a quite easy shot by his standards. Motum didn't see it coming, just getting out of the grey screen there and just spots ahead as he jumps up. You can see it. It's shining bright. JT will be taken down, and Stanislaw just the double spray that night. Didn't even intend to get 2, but he'll take it all the same. So 1 more round for EG will do it. Still a full buy for Cloud9. It's not out of it just yet. as we go for the long take. Gonna have a lot of action here. The incendiary goes down, and so does JT. Sonic still committed by the blue bin, and another incendiary now as they can focus that position. You can see them just gallivanting their way over, and they're going to be punished for it. Sonic, he avoids certain death.
OC, he's hit another banger. Floppy trades. So OC shot down. He's happy to have contributed with the scout regardless. 3v2, the numbers favor them. Stan, he is in a position to try and contest this plant.
There's a path.
Yeah. MOTM's flank looks so promising. Spray is good. He can see the toes. Stanislaw losing his life slowly. And eroded by MOTM. Cloud9 have another life.
Oh dear.
We might be going to overtime here, boys. They have to force here, unfortunately, for EG. And that's 1,400. They have 1,900 to the next round. So pick your poison. Even if you full eco this one, you're still going to be just over $3,000 per player. So what's your call? What are you going to do?
Stanislaw scratching his head.
Yeah,
here.
there's not really like a right answer. They're going to take the full eco and just try and close it out, I guess, in the round 30. But
Makes
it
sense.
looks almost certain to be overtime.
Oh, it's a tough spot to be in here. The buy next round, it doesn't even afford them enough utility to just do a default
There'd be like
situation.
3 FAMASs and like SMGs and stuff. This is going to be a mess.
Yeah, this is where we look for those pocket rounds, I suppose, that we call them. They need to pull out now, right? So they need to have maybe an aggressive maneuver to set up one of their players with a stronger rifle, or a push that's well timed to capitalize on the default here of Cloud9. Because with these USPs, it should be left, right, good night from JT as he takes down 3. But
Breezy, please.
Hold up.
Breezy,
Okay.
Breezy, you've only got a USP. You can't do that. Finally, he's shut down. Good grief, he gets 3 kills.
Well, that helps them out tremendously, actually. That's an extra $900 now for the EG
good
side.
point.
So they'll take those all day long. Like I said, for Masters, SMGs is what we're aiming for here. There is an M4 available, so Ethan will take that. Obviously, no helmet's going to be purchased in this particular round. Breezy comes out, gets 2, denies that plant. There's a 3rd on the agenda as well. He gets that.
He had 3 bullets. He double dings him.
He's on his 30 bomb now.
What happened? What snack did he have on the half?
Maybe
I don't know.
he just wanted to win in the second half.
Oh, right, yeah.
He started trying.
Yeah, that'll
Makes
just
sense.
It's not a thing.
Well,
Can you start trying?
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, you know, when we go
Isn't
play
that just a lie we tell ourselves when we're not performing well? We lie and say,
there's
oh,
that
I
mental
can try.
shift, you know? It's
Yeah.
it's all in your head, Alex.
It's all in your head.
It's all in your head. But right here in this last gun run, you can see how compromised this buy is. Scout for Cirque, Famis's for Tarek and Stan, respectively. Breeze will get on an M4A4. Ethan on the silenced M4A1S. And a little bit of utility with no defuse kit on the board. So if this becomes a post-plant situation, overtime is on the cards.
Well, it definitely is on the cards for now. It's a long spawn for JT, and he's certainly taking it. Flashbangs will go over. Are they effective, though? Sonic with the AWP ready and waiting towards the long corner. He fires off a shot, and Breezy will use that as his access towards the pit itself. They spotted him, though. He'll drop the flashbang and swing off this. He's been so good so far. Can he close it out in regulation? Maybe not. His teammate Tarek has been dropped. Bit of backup from long as well, but Breezy, 50 HP, no utility remaining. He's like double frags right now. Can't find him. Mosi will drop him, and now it has to be Cirque, but he's being pincered. We're going to overtime. Sanastor and Ethan, surely nothing can be done. They're both on the B side of the map. The smokes are going down. The bomb will be planted momentarily, and you can see how far away they are. Chad's already mentioned they've got no kits. A FAMAS and an M4, and the 4-on-2 Cloud9. This is their round to lose.
It really is. There should be nothing Ethan can contribute here. Walking into a crossfire, there should be not a single individual fight he can take without there being someone else breathing down his neck. And here they come. First fight found and no rebuttal. That's MOTM finally finding it. Floppy 2, we're off to overtime. Cloud9 after a 10-5 half are hit by exactly the same right back, and that's thanks to Breezy. He really has pulled them into overtime.
It was a great performance there. And we have got the B stream going on as well. Complexity, they're right down to the wire. We've got them at map point.
There, but yeah, but their CTs have real weapons.
That's yeah, good
so
observation.
There's a little bit of a different one. Complexity do have a distinct advantage coming into that final round. You can follow that over on the B stream. For now, it's time for our overtime to kick off. It's 10K, worth reminding you, because even I forget at times. On the road to Rio, we're part of that major circuit, so major overtime rules. I'm not saying it rules, I'm just saying that's the rules.
O'Doyle rules.
Those are the rules. We will play by them. Stanislaw tucking himself into the B corner here. Smoke is down. He's got backup from Ethan at the B window. Oh. And what is going on here, boys?
Triple boost over the smoke. Oh, if he gets caught, that would be quite spectacular.
Oh, there's a chance. Oh, he looks away.
Oh, and he hits it! Cloud9, they're putting out the stops, but Stan, oh, he's in such a good position to do damage. He actually collapsed them in 3. Oh, it's a disaster.
He hasn't seen anyone yet.
He hasn't seen a single opponent. He could dunk OC with the nade. JT leaps into it for a bonus damage. And oh, wow. I thought Cloud9 had done something really special, and perhaps OC still can.
Yeah, they're not out of the woods just yet, EG. There's still a chance, a minute on the board here. And the fact OC's alive at the AWP, we've seen what he's capable of. What's the play now? Towards B tunnels they go, holding outside. Orbs in hand, no real reason for the CTs to push here. You don't know where the bomb is. I like the setup they've got right now. One towards the mid doors, it's going to be Tarek. He's able to transition between both bomb sites. Stanislaw on for the ace as well. He's definitely going to be up and about, looking for these kills. He's got the flashbang in hand, and finally Cirque towards long. He's got the AWP just ready and waiting.
If Stan goes down here, the B bomb site's open, and then the HB of JT and OC doesn't really even matter that much. So, oh, they have. They've gone overtime over there.
Yeah, the Heretics did it with
Tech9s
and an orb. Damn.
Yeah, if Stan goes down without getting a kill here, I know he's already done so much work. That could be the round, but oh, Tarek's rotated over just in time. This one should be done.
I think he gets the ace. Tarek's not looking. They're going to walk in contact. There it is. Beautiful. Stanislaw getting it done in the first round. Nice boost as well, Chad. I haven't seen many teams run that boost for about a year or so. Never seen a kill from it, to be honest with you, especially the games I've casted. So it was nice to see that actually come out when he wasn't really looking.
It's like 100 Thieves use a lot, right? They get a gratisfaction on up there. But one of the things, it's a difficult position, those 3-man boosts. You need to keep pivoting by looking in
it's
to
really
slide
awkward.
Yourself back over. It looks pretty, but...
Don't drop that in your ESL or matchmaking games. Unless you've dry run it, it can be very awkward up there.
Yeah, practice it once or twice at least. Oh, there we go. Ethan with the orb hitting a big shot onto Sonic, because it looks like a fast cat's on the agenda. EG have all their pieces and the puzzles in the right places, and oh, there's a little bit of a gap just under this smoke. Floppy goes through. He's almost found Breeze. He's taking him down. The long anchor finally being dealt with.
Great flash from OC. Cirque's ready to receive, though, and he's actually... That was in the middle of him dealing with the A push. He's still handling both. He's spinning all the plates at the same time. Looking for another, and OC gone. Cirque wants to blow them out of the server. And he does. Triple kill for the 17th. Ethan's there with a double of his own, and Cloud9, their T-sides hit somewhat of a brick wall.
Yeah, that's a high-flying round from the Evil Geniuses there. Cirque, beautiful work. You saw him in his flamboyant aim, getting the job done here. 180s, making sure every shot lands. This was quite a beautiful shot coming through. Nice work, takes down JT, and the round was done. This is the battle between OC as well. Managed to take him down. It's one of the few OCs missed this game. And it's 2-0 EG. As Alex said, 10k star money. Motum's got nothing at all. Just a Desert Eagle, no armor. Had to drop a weapon for potentially JT, and he makes it work. That's going to be Tarek removed early on. They can recover that rifle now.
Yeah, this is perfect. You couldn't ask for a better start into your final round with some financial sacrifices. Going to boost Stan up on that AWP. Have a look down towards the pit. All hugging that close wall, and Stan's jumped. Got the info, they line up.
Good nade.
Surely not another collateral. The nade looks promising. It's MOTM to go down, but he actually took Cirque with him. No, has someone passed? Floppy did. He went straight through both of them. Breezy gets caught as well. The flank from Floppy, colossal. Ethan, what can you do? A 1v3. OC, just as that smoke fades, will be exposed, but so was Ethan. And so a 2-1. EG happy to collect a double. As they do swap sides, it's now time to see what Cloud9 can do on their defense, which we will. It's worth reminding everyone at home, if they didn't catch it, their CT side was where most of the heavy lifting was done.
Yeah, they got 10 rounds in regulation. Their CT side looked very good. EG's T side looked quite flat. They didn't really have much pacing behind it. Lots of defaults, lots of opening kills of Cloud9, and they go for that double orb setup once again. Sonic and OC. It's very expensive as well, and if you lose a first round of 5 players going down, you can't actually afford it. So we'll see what they can do as we enter what could be the fast couple of rounds here.
Oh, Cloud9 did a lot of 4-man A-leans within regulation. Looks like they're going to be the same, kicking it off in overtime here. A 2-man cat boost, one caretaking long and one dipping back towards CT spawn. So they're ready for a fast flank or ready to fight some mid-control, but unfortunately for them right now, EG have opted to go for the Na'Vi long, as we've been calling it. This push right here is everything for Cloud9.
It's always so nerve-wracking, though. Ethan's going to surely clear it. He's actually got nade in his hand. Perfect timing from MOTM, and a little conservative. Straight away, falling off, happy to take the advantage.
Yeah, I'm impressed by MOTM. He has got A lot of bravery behind him as we see him pushing up towards the top of middle. Finds Ethan with a nade out as well. Falls back, doesn't take any damage for his troubles.
Where's that sentry go? Is he waiting for it to fade? Ooh. Wow, I mean, boost versus boost. Look how smoothly they've managed to function with that one. Stanislaw gets a full A+ as the booster.
Well, they've nailed the dismount. MOTM waits patiently. Perfect flashbang. He's got 2 kills there. They'll get them. It's going to be a 4 versus 1. Cirque. Not really much left to do. The bomb's gone down as short. He makes his way towards a crossover, trying to cross over here, and he actually has managed to do that, but his days are numbered. One of these shots, one of these bullets connects, he's going down.
Rushed over by Sonic, and that's going to be the equalizer. Cloud9, you said they could do this after watching their first half. Well, they're back to their comfort zone and already converting the first. This pop flash is how they win the round.
Yeah, beautiful stuff there.
There was no assist. Does that mean MOTM threw it himself?
His teammate definitely threw one as well,
okay,
so I guess maybe they both did just before.
Yeah, still, 17-17. We are back off to the races. Double AWPs for the CT side. Tarek's going straight out. Floppy's not interested in contesting, so as Tarek swings around, what does he have to find? Bullets and death.
A shot through the smoke there.
Yeah, he got lost in that smoke there. It's very easy to do, but that's an unfortunate start to the round for EG. They really did struggle on their T side. It is so momentum-based, and when things get reset in overtime and everyone's starting with the same amount of cash, they're not going to get the same freebies that they did in that first half after resetting Cloud9. So very worrying signs right now.
So a 5-4. Another opening pick here for Cloud9. They have found the lion's shares of them, that's for sure. And we've got Floppy. Flashed over again. This one towards the corner. Reels it in. In terms of the bomb's position, it's the back of Ethan here. Crossover smoke being deployed. 2 of them, in fact. So they're trying to go for a long fake here. 2 smokes down. Flashbang to come through on the CD side. They've killed 1 player away from the B side as well. JT spraying off suggests they actually are convinced by this. The B side's completely open here, boys. Cirque trying to sell it the best he can, and they've got the B side. But the AWP is outside. OC going to start calling players over, and indeed they will. JT's on his way.
Oh, they're all on the way now. Breezy can cut off this rotate, though. He's distracted and fragged. That was the loose thread. Now they can focus their attention. Evil geniuses, they have got such a tall task. They have to fight. Ethan finds a nice little gap and scurries away with 1 already added to his tally. They're going to pincer in. Contact at the same time. It's the only way to make this work, but they're so far away from doors. They're getting held at bay. MOTM and JT. That's enough, and they find 18, a perfectly executed retake.
They're the ones with map point now. 18 is our magic number. Evil geniuses need this round. You can see the money's battered and bruised again. Stanislaw, 3,400. Same story for Cirque as well. Cloud9 surely have done it here. AKs, Galil's. Tarek could bring the AWP out if he really wanted to, but it would mean no grenades. You know what that music means, Alex.
I certainly do. Tension tickle. 1 round is all Cloud9 need in order to secure their map pick. And I'll remind you that there is a lot at stake for this. Chadwick describes it as their Super Bowl. And that make no mistake, that analogy is not misplaced. Cloud9 have been given the chance to be on the road to Rio de Janeiro. November is the rescheduled major, condensed, even larger prize pool, all of that good stuff. And now up against one of the hardest hitters of their group, of their region. Should they take this scalp, it would be a wonderful benefit to their road to Rio de Janeiro. 1 round separating them from picking up the first in the series. And we're off. Sacrifices made by EG. Hank covered the details, and so let's see how the gameplay takes shape. A boost over the mid-smoke. They tried to take that early first frag again, this time to no avail.
Tarek to try and open things up, but he is shut down by Sonic. That's the opening kill given away by the aforementioned. Once more, back towards B they go, and they're going to have to fully commit now. Breezy will pull one back. If they get another kill here, they could be going double overtime, but OC might have done enough. Bomb goes down, and he's looking fantastic.
He's done it all. Just Stanislaw, he's gone, and Cloud9 prevailed. Dust2, it got wobbly, but they managed to stave off EG. They take the lead in the series. We'll be talking all about it.